Varsha Singh from Department of Physics. So today we are going to find out the spring constant for the springs connected in series and parallel. Okay, so this is the apparatus. Okay, these are the springs, okay, which are connected in series, and these are the springs which are connected in parallel. So what is the aim of the experiment? We are going to find out the spring constant for this combination, that is series combination, and then we'll find out the spring constant for this parallel combination. Now what is the apparatus required? We'll have this retarded stand with head and clamps, okay, springs, slotted weights, okay. So these are the apparatus. Now little bit theory I'll explain you behind this experiment. So all of you know that springs, they can store and release energy. So from application point of view in engineering field and all, these devices are very important, and these springs, they are elastic in nature. So whenever we apply the force on the springs, it causes elongation, and because the springs are elastic in nature, so if we apply the force, they will try to come back to their original position. Because of which force? Because of the restoring force. Okay, so and all of you know Hooke's law. Here I think you have studied in your +2 that what is Hooke's law? Within the elastic limit, stress is proportional to strain. So if you apply any force or any load on this spring, these two, if it is connected in series or for this parallel combination, there will be elongation produced, and because of the restoring force, it will try to retrieve its original dimension. And what is that force called? The restoring force. And this restoring force, that is in equal and opposite direction of the displacement. So here, just I'll show you the formula. F equal to kx. F is proportional to minus x. Okay. Or F equal to kx. What is k here? K is equal to k is the spring constant, that is equal to F by x. And what is the dimension of this k? Newton per meter. F is what? Force applied actually, and equilibrium, that applied restoring force, that will be equal to the applied force. So the unit of force Newton, and x is the displacement produced in the spring when you will apply the force. Now for the spring constant for the series combination, this is the formula. K series equal to K1 K2 by K1 plus K2. What is K1? That is the spring constant for the spring 1, and K2 is the spring constant for the spring 2. Similarly, for the spring constant for the parallel combination, that is K parallel equal to K1 plus K2. K1 and K2, they are the spring constant for these two springs which are connected in parallel. Okay, so we are going to find out these two, K series and K parallel, for the series and parallel combination. Okay, so now what will be the procedure, how to perform the experiment? First we'll do for the series combination. Okay, so for the series combination, what we'll do, first we'll add, so these are the weights, each weight is of 20 gram. So total this weight is 60 gram. So initially we'll apply a load of 60 gram here. Okay, so this load is called as dead load. Okay, while performing calculation and all, will not add this load or this weight in the calculation. Okay, now here this is your pointer, its position is around 20 centimeter. Okay, so here we'll write here. So for the series combination, what is the this one? Pointer reading with the dead load, that is A, that is 20 centimeter. Okay, so this is the initial reading with the dead load, that is 60 gram. Now what we'll do, again we'll add 60 more gram, because each is of 20 grams, so 60 more gram we'll add. So now what will be your total weight? Now what is the pointer reading? It is around 24.5. Okay, so this pointer reading, that is it will be denoted like B. So we'll write here 24.5. So now we'll calculate what is the stretch produced in the spring if you are adding the weight, how much? 60 gram. So this, how to calculate? X equal to B minus A. What is B? That is the pointer reading when we are adding 60 gram. 24.5 minus 20. So you will get around 4.5 centimeter. Okay. Now what will then we'll calculate the force formula, you know, F equal to mg. So m mass. Now here just this, look at this carefully, because m will not take this as 120 gram, because that initially which we are applying the load, that is dead load, will not add this load in this calculation. So we'll consider only 60 gram. So F equal to m is equal to 60 into 10 power minus 3. Okay, we'll convert this gram to kilogram, SI unit, and G is your what? Acceleration due to gravity, that is 9.8. So you will get this value 0.588. Now what is the spring constant for this load 60 gram? So K equal to F by X. So we'll K equal to 0.588 divided by 4.5 into 10 power minus 2. So we'll get the this K series for weight, K series for this 60 gram weight. Okay. Again what we'll do? Again we'll add 60 more grams. So we'll add here like this. So now what will be your total weight now? 120 gram. Okay. Now we'll see what is the pointer reading here. It's around 30.7 centimeter. So we'll write. Okay. Then again we'll find out the stretch in the spring for 120 gram. That is B minus A, 30 minus 7 minus 20. Okay, note down the value. The force for 120 gram, that is 1.176, and then again you calculate the K series. Similarly we'll do for 180 gram. Again we'll add 60 more gram here. Okay, so we'll add, and then again we'll note down the pointer reading. Okay, and note down the stretch in the spring X. Then force for 180 gram is 1.764, and then we'll calculate K series equal to F by X. Now this formula that is coming from Hooke's law, F is proportional to minus X, or F equal to minus KX. Okay, then we'll take the average of these three, and that will be the spring constant for this series combination. So this one over. Now what we'll do? We'll calculate the spring constant for this parallel combination. So just like for series combination, here for parallel one, here you can see these are the two springs which are connected in parallel. So for that we'll add here for for series we are adding dead load of 60 gram. Here we'll add dead load of around 200 gram. Okay, and we'll note down the pointer reading. Okay, this reading. So here that is your meter scale. So here it is showing around almost 3.2. So now again we'll write for parallel combination what is the value of initial pointer reading is 3.2 centimeter. Okay. Now what we'll do? We'll add here 60 gram, just like we have done in series combination. This is 60 gram load, and again we'll note down the pointer reading on the meter scale. It is showing around 4.5. Okay, so we'll write this reading will be your B. So 4.5 centimeter. So now what will be the stretch in the spring for 60 gram? For this parallel combination, again we'll take the difference 4.5 minus 3.2. So we'll get around 1.3 centimeter. So the force, the same value will get whatever we have got in the series, because we are adding the same weight 60, 120 and 180. So this value will be same. Okay. So for 60 gram 0.588 Newton force will be, and parallel will, what will be the spring constant for this parallel combination? Same Hooke's law, F by X. So K parallel will be equal to 0.588 divided by this 1.3 into 10 power minus 2. Calculate the value for K parallel. Again we'll add 60 more gram. Okay. So now what will be your total weight? That is 120 gram. We'll note down the pointer reading, that is around 6.3. So this is 6.3. Again we'll find out the difference between B minus A. So 6.3 minus 3.2. And again we'll calculate Kp, that is K parallel. Okay, we'll note down the value. Then again we'll add 60 more gram. Okay, in this only we'll add. So we'll add like this. Then again we'll note down the pointer reading. That is for 180 grams. So it is around 8.3. So we'll write down for this pointer reading for 180 gram. Take the difference. So 8.3 minus 3.2. Then F will be 1.764. Then we'll calculate K parallel. Then we'll take the average of these three. So this will be the spring constant K parallel for parallel combination, which are connected in parallel for the spring. So then what will be the result you have to write down? The spring constant for the series combination are found to be whatever you have calculated here. Write down this value, and for parallel combination whatever you have calculated here, write down this value. Thank you.